we're looking at a new Ibanez AZ. Now, the AZ series was designed to be the evolution of what an electric guitar in a classic style is. Ibanez has all the modern stuff already, bookmark checked. Okay, we do this. So let's go dial it back a little bit for the traditional players, not the super pointy headstock, not the, Floyd Rosies. And they freaking nailed it. I loved my 2204 TAB, which I sadly just sold because, I'm showing this one now and I can't have all the guitars. But this one hurt a little bit. The new owner is very, very happy because he had one, sold it, regretted it, bought it again. Now, then they came out with the S, which is the single cuddies. And there are signature models where they really dialed back all the AZ-ness with all the shapings. Then they said, well, all the uppy, downy, tremolo action isn't for some people. So last year they came out with this, which I play quite a bit. It's the N. 2204 something N. It's got the tap switch for 9 different pickup combinations, HSS, all the shapings and trimmings, S-Tech treated neck, but the trem only goes down. And it goes down hard because it's got 5 springs. And apparently, Ibanez thought, let's go even more traditional and kind of go a little bit into the F territory by killing the humbucker in the back. So we have a triple single coil AZ now. But it wouldn't be an AZ if it wasn't a little bit special at least. So let's go through this. For tuner single coils, I think it's the same ones as these, just 3 of them. We have locking tuners. It's the same one as these, yes. They don't lock from the back, but you put the string in, start winding, and they automatically lock. If you want to unlock them, you need a screwdriver from the top, but they work and they're lighter than normal ones. So I'm going to give a thumbs up this much. Okay. S-Tech treated neck. This is a special neck that you only get on the Prestige. This is the Japan model with a beautiful hard shell case, by the way. The premiums also have roasted necks, but this is S-Tech wood, which apparently means something has been done to it. This is a super stable neck. No weather will affect it, which is good. It really works. You take these off the wall and they are pretty much in tune. We have side dotty lumen lace for the dark stages. We have a black finish, high gloss, and you see everything on it. I don't know why. Why didn't you make a, cream one Ibanez? The problem with me, I don't go into this. With high gloss black and it's semi-white. I mean, it's not really high glossy white like the pickups. But these guitars immediately look cheap. Why do they look cheap? Well, because cheap guitars look like that. Cheap guitars are high gloss black and white pickguard. The cheapest Jack and Denny, Harley Benton, Donner guitars for, $90, that's what they look like. So it's not that the guitar feels and looks cheap. It is that cheap guitars look like this, and then the association immediately comes to, that's a cheap guitar. Which is, of course, not fair, but that's how the brain works. So it comes in a really cool blue, which they decided not to send me. I would say the fuckers, but then someone's going to go, oh, you called Ibanez fuckers. You know what? Dan, you could have sent me the blue one and just forgone all this black sucks kind of discussion. You know what I think. Just send me the blue one. You know I like blue. Okay, no jack here, as it should be, right here, going up around the strap. That's how you do it. 5 position, like on a Strat. The unique thing, and that actually really does it, is this knob. So you have this all the way down instead of up, because it's not a tone knob. I mean, they could have literally just not written tone on it. That would have helped a lot. That's tone, that's volume, and they could have written blend. That would have made it so much easier, because I would have almost overlooked it. It blends the opposite pickup into your current configuration, which means if you're on the neck, you're blending this up, you're putting this in. Cool. So that means you can have all the neck and a little bit of bridge. Back here, all the bridge and a little bit of neck. Of course, if it's rolled up, these two positions will be exactly the same. But the blend is where it's at. If you're in the in-between position, so you're in between these two, you can roll it up and blend in this, which actually makes a lot of sense. If you're in this in-between position, you can roll it up and it blends in this. So that gives you 14 million pickup configurations. And what Ibanez doesn't know yet, this video is built by the amount of pickup configurations I have to show. So my normal rate just went up a lot. Action is a little bit higher on this. It literally just came out of the case. I don't have a lot of time, because apparently I'm going on to an island next week to spend a lot of time with this guitar. So what you're seeing and hearing in this video is kind of a first reaction. It is a little bit on the heavier side at 3.4 kilo. For me, I don't know if it is on the heavier side, but I was a little bit like, ooh, a little bit heavier. That was just my reaction. We're gonna go into the Tone King Sky King, into a 412 creamback loaded cab. See the light in the back? It's weird because we never film in the morning, but now it is morning and we film. That's what it sounds like. This is all the way down. That's important to know. I have to say my first reaction is that the sounds are a little bit thinner and a little bit more brittle than I'm used to from the AZ. But I think there's a point to it. They are too thin for me. They're too wiry. But that's where the blend comes in. So this is too grating. But you blend this in. So if it's a little bit too thin and wiry, just blend. Next one, in between. And now we blend. Really solid different configurations. In the middle, you got the middle, no blend. In the back, pick up, back, in these two. I kind of feel I always want to have it blended in a little bit. We're going to try that. And then in the back by itself. So I'm going to go to like a third of a blend. Yeah, I kind of want that blend in a little bit all the time. And then I just glue it down and I'm good. Gonna go into different amps as always. Let's try something weird. The Soldano on crunch with a little bit less gain. So that is number 2. That is number 2. Here we go. That's how a lot of people use the Soldano, not on the super high gain, but like this. out with 5 springs, which is a lot of springs. It's like, it's not 1, it's not 2. You got to keep counting. It is not even 3, 4, completely out of the question. It is 5. If you get that reference, you rule. Into, I mean, why not the Fryette module? Why not? It's loaded up. Okay. It's very likely not a high gain guitar. Into the Mini Plexi. Something like this. I don't know how to play it, but something like this. And then blend gone. And into the Morgan AC20. Come on, we're done. This is not a Strat replacement, really, because I think it's more. To be brutally honest, and I know Ibanez is paying me for the pickup positions, but I'm gonna. This is what I do, and the fact is that brands just have to deal with it. I don't like it without the blend. Without the blend, you have the single coil sounds. They are a bit on the too thin side for me. On the too brittle, on the too top-endy, I'm missing some meat. But that's not an issue as long as you can fix it. So if you're looking for a super traditional Strat, where the single coil is a single coil is a single coil, well, then this isn't for you. If you're like, well, you're just looking for kick-ass sounds, well, then go here. blend that thing in just a little bit, and bam, there's a sound. I was always kind of reaching for this, trying to make it meteor, and you can. Not meteor like, meteor, like, you know? You can. It's fully doable. And as long as you can fully do it, this has a lot more sounds than the traditional 5. Of course, it depends on your amp. Your amp could be a little bit meatier, and then you don't need that, and you can still get the meat in there. The playability is AZ, top-notch. Locking tuners, all that stuff. If you're looking for something similar from Fender, which you can't really get because they don't have the blend knob like that, you could get the American Ultra. Looks like a Fender, great playability, modern necks, everything modern, but $2289 in Europe right now. It's not this, it's different. It's just a modern version of a Strat. This is a modern version of a Strat from Ibanez. So in that way, they're the same, but they're not really the same. And this clocks in with a great case, all the same trimmings and all that stuff for $19.99 in black or blue. Get the blue one. It has these beautiful shapings. Again, the two guitars are similar in their idea. However, I like the sounds you get with this. This is the clue. This is the pièce de résistance, as they say. Personally, without it, the sounds were a bit too thin for me, but it's maybe sometimes you need that. So the possibilities are there. It's a freaking AZ. I'll put links below. Check it out. Check it out at your local store. Order one, send it back if you don't like it. I mean, nothing you can lose. So why would I lie to you? Because you can always just send it back and then say Henning is an idiot. As many people do. Links below. And animals at the end.